What's up, guys? Welcome back to my first Black Ops Cold War video. Hopefully this will be the first of many. So, where to begin? Where shall we begin? Well, let's start on launch day, shall we? I know a lot of people had problems connecting on launch day, which I didn't. I was playing with a friend of mine, and to be fair, it was pretty smooth going for both of us. Didn't have any issues, stayed connected to each other, everything was good. Getting used to all the guns and blah blah blah, all that kind of first day kind of crap that you normally go through. So since then, let's talk basically about the base game that we got. Let's say it's not the most content that we've ever had, considering it's only 8 maps, and I think in previous games we've had 14 or 16 maps. I definitely think there should have been a few more maps rather than 8, because let's face it, if you're playing multiplayer solely, you're not playing anything else, it's going to get a little bit boring. The fact that you have only got 8 maps and you're playing them over and over again. Like I said, the first couple of days weren't too bad, and then things started to change slightly. Now, obviously, this always happens because people start getting used to what they can do, what they can't do, what the best guns are. And obviously, at the moment, the best guns are the MP5 and the M16. I personally don't think the M16 needs anything doing to it. It's the burst rifle. If you don't hit your first burst, especially when you're up close, then more than likely, 90% of the time, you're going to die, unless you get a little bit lucky. The MP5, maybe... in the beta, the AK-74U was the dominant submachine gun, and now it's the MP5. Then let's see what happens with that. Regardless of the other guns, I've been using a variety of guns. I haven't used LMGs at all at the moment, and I think I'm currently level 50. Obviously, that increased a little bit because we had double XP over the last day going into today, which is Tuesday. So, ranked up a little bit faster. Overall, I've been enjoying the game. Yes, it can be frustrating as hell. Like, really frustrating. There are so many head glitch places all over the map that now people are playing a little bit more like Modern Warfare 2019, where they're just sitting there waiting for you to come past, and it can be very frustrating. Also, I don't know if it's skill-based matchmaking. I don't want to get into that whole topic of skill-based matchmaking. But, there are some games that it's literally everyone is jumping around corners, and it does my head in. It's just like, stop, please, just stop with the jumping. Just play normally. How many times you see a soldier running around the corner and jumping? It's a little bit annoying. I don't think it's ever going to stop. I'm not sure if it is skill-based matchmaking, or it is that people have been playing this game for years now. Years, and if you've been playing since Call of Duty 4, whenever that came out, you've probably been playing it for well over 10 years. So maybe it's the fact that people have just got better at the game. Maybe that's the thing. I don't know. But like I said, there are a lot of head glitch in places. Like you're seeing me here on these barrels. There's little boxes here. There's stuff all over the place. I mean, the maps themselves. This map I don't actually mind too much. I mean, probably the worst map for me is Miami, only because it's just too big. But then I think back and does anyone remember Black Ops 1, like Silo? That map was huge. There have been some massive maps over the years, and I think people get a little bit... I don't think they remember exactly what the maps were like in the older games. But some of them had some pretty big maps. Obviously, not including Ghost in this, because all of the maps on Ghost were pretty much big, but there were some big maps on it. I've been playing a lot on my own, and I've also been playing with friends. It is better playing with friends, it always is, but even if you're doing bad, at least you can just have a bit of banter about it and just kind of get on with your day. When you're playing solo and you're going against people that are in full parties, or 4 of them on a team or whatever, and they just hold, like on this map for example, like the back of the map, and you just can't get to them, there's no way to flank around, then it can be a little bit annoying. I mean, on I think it was the Armada Strike one, there was actually quite a good thing. Me and my mate found it yesterday. If you just go down the middle of the map, like fall down onto the submarine at the bottom and run across, you can get behind them really, really easily. And it was quite a good tactic, and played off quite well for a lot of the time we were playing yesterday. I've been playing a variety of different game modes, not just TDM, trying to mix it up, but I found that some of the team-based modes, I went into a domination match, and I joined a game that was in progress, and it was just absolutely terrible. There was just score streaks everywhere. I don't know if that's a new score streak system, because people, you know, it doesn't reset now. I know you have to go on long streaks, but on like a domination thing, all you need to do is start capturing a few flags, and you can get your score streaks for doing just that. That's it. So I don't know if it's that. I don't know. We have to wait and see how things play out over the coming months. But definitely need some more maps as soon as possible, and not just one map. I know we're getting Nuketown. I mean, I don't really care about Nuketown at all. Never have. I've been a massive fan of it. But we'll have to wait and see. One of the major issues that I've been having is that calling cards, for example, whatever one I put on, it does not stay on. It just reverts back to any of the first ones you get. And I don't know. Obviously, there's some kind of bug that keeps making it revert back, which can be annoying. It's not the end of the world. It's just a calling card. But some of the calling cards are really cool, and you want to kind of display the ones that you have. So that happening is annoying. Like the setup of the guns and stuff, I like all the different perks and having that. I mean, it can be a little bit like sometimes I want to have more attachments on my gun, and I want to have ninja and ghost, and I can't have the two together, which I get. You can't have all of the attachments and have two of the probably most powerful perks in the game, but you know, it's annoying to make that sacrifice. The other major thing that's happened to me, and looking through Twitter and on other social media, it's been happening to a lot of other people as well, and that's the fact of my Xbox keeps crashing, and it doesn't happen on any other game. Occasionally you get freezes on games, it happens, too much going on, whatever, and the game just freezes. But I've had it where the game is frozen, it suddenly makes this weird like buzzing noise, and then completely shuts my Xbox off. And this has happened probably 5-6 times to me, and last night particularly, I was playing a game, it just froze, I had to restart the game again. Once I restarted the game, playing for about 10 minutes, and it completely froze, made that buzzing noise, shut my Xbox completely off, turned it back on again, and within 2 minutes of me being in another game, it just froze completely, and I had to restart the game. And that was probably the worst day that I've had of it doing that, and I've seen a lot of other people having the same issues. Hopefully this gets patched, and I know people are having the same problem on the Series X and on the PS5 and on PC getting error codes, so it's obviously something that they've done in the coding of the game. I don't know what it is, but it definitely needs to be addressed as soon as possible, because it's annoying as hell. Overall, I've been enjoying this, and it's the most I've played a Call of Duty in a very, very long time. Like, more, you know, graphic wise, it's not as good as Modern Warfare 2019, but playability wise, for me, I think it's better than 2019. Just having the mini-map back, for example, which I can't even believe I'm saying this. It should never have been taken away in the first place. Back to how it used to be is a godsend, and it's great. I've seen a lot of people out there moaning about the game, saying that it's trash or it's shit or any of these other anything else that people are saying. And I don't understand how you can get so many people saying that they think the game is absolutely great, it's the best Call of Duty, and other people saying it's the worst Call of Duty they've ever played. I know everyone has a different opinion, but how can everyone's opinion be so different from each other? That's what I don't understand. And the other thing is, if you don't like the game, and I said this many times before, you don't like the game, don't play the game. Go back and play something else. Anyway, look, I'm coming nearly to the end of my first kind of impression of the game, and what I think coming into the end of my first rank, and hopefully going into prestige by the end of the day. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below, what you thought on the video. Leave my thoughts on what you think about the game, and hopefully I'll be back with another video in the not too distant future. Anyway, take it easy.